Hey, forgot about that AC. Hey, it's crazy. What's up, man? Trying to. Why is that not working? That would do it. I don't understand what this URL is. Goose, welcome in. What's up, everybody? I'm back. We did it. No, I have not. I don't think you're gonna get me to. I've checked out the building, man. It's just not good enough for me, you know? There we go. Sorry, I was trying to get it posted on the Grounded content creator hub that I didn't realize was a thing. Hashtag good at creating. So good. Missing the streams? Me too, man. That was a long 2 weeks. My wife's family is a lot. Love them to death, but they're a lot. Yeah, I don't need that. So, we are gonna go to New Game +4 right now. I gotta make sure I got the last couple things. I was like, I don't care. We're covered on everything. Love all your builds. Thank you, Luxins. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're having a good evening, or morning, or day, depending on where you live. We're doing well. We're gonna be building a bit more tonight. I gotta like reorient myself with Grounded and video games and streaming and all that, you know? It's been a minute. Feels like a new world. You done the Java? I did. I did that the stream before I left. And then the Mantis took me so long that I did it off stream. I was way too frustrated. Maybe I'll do some of the like, oops, hold on. I'm unplugging things. Maybe I'll do some of the, what am I trying to say? Like the Mantis fight to, I really just wanted to start New Game +4 when I got back, is really what I wanted to do. I need some infused weapons, but maybe I can do some infused weapon farming on stream, since that's more exciting, I guess, even though I guess it's just load saving after the first one. Taldorna, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, the infused weapons will be way more fun. Yep, we did it all. Yeah, we all did it. We did it. I got my black ant with me now that it gives damage resist. So hopefully I don't get one shot as much. You know, hopefully. Hopefully they have a patch soon-ish. And kill those ant lions. Yes, right? Dude, all I want, infused Club of the Mother Demon with, I think Finale Fury would be dope. Like lifesteal of any kind, like lifesteal or any like decent, anything decent, honestly. And then just add some salt damage to it. Make it salt damage best, boss damage. Just boss damage probably. I think you really want all the other, like I wouldn't want a specific weapon per each boss, even though it would be pretty good. It'd probably take way too long to get. It sounds painful. I think a dagger with lifesteal would be better. It would be fun. I mean, anything with lifesteal is honestly good in my book. grinding out the ice shards to get the ice staff. So there's an ice staff. It's not a frost staff. To New Game Plus 4. Let's go. Oh, it's been so hot. It's like 105 today at my place. Painfully hot. And I can't stream with my AC on because it's loud. He is crazy. I'm the craziest of crazies. Alright. I always have to remember, get the frost staff, you need to obtain some Wendy's Frosties. What the heck? I could go for a Wendy's Frosty right now, though. Honestly, that sounds wonderful. Ew. Why does it make you start off in first person? Nobody wants a third person. Give me your toast. Come on, ant.
Whoa, look at the size of that ant. Honestly,
can I have some Frosties? Can we all have? You gotta share, crazy. You have to share. It's only right. Give me your food. No, I don't need it. Set. You can never have enough snacks. And to Google what 105 was in Celsius. We are all under a heat wave at my place. But not that hot, yeah. I am in the Pacific Northwest. Specifically, Central Oregon. And it's toasty. Real hot. And it's like, sort of like a desert. It's a high desert here, so it's very warm. It's like a dry heat too. Which better, I don't like humidity, honestly, so I prefer. Ouch. I prefer a drier heat. It's easier. Yeah, aphid jerky is any salt weapon. Any weapon with salt damage does it with weevils. You also anything spicy cooks the food for you. This is the only way I get food now. It's just the way to go. After they nerfed cooked food so much, it's not even worth getting it most of the time. So now I just get jerky. Sour does not do anything as far as I know. Just is what it is. Sadly. Canada, also dry here. Yeah. It's crazy, just a couple weeks ago we were getting snow where I live. And now it's 105. What a world. Global warming, though. Don't want that. Yep, salty weapons are great. I've been testing the salt chipper. It's alright. It's not like... I still kind of like the Club of the Mother Demon better.
We'll get this taken care of.
Best weapon for Broodmother. I'm kind of mid-game. I mean, just to beat the Broodmother, the Spicy Coltana is the best, which you can get at any point, but it's not super easy. Yuck. First person. Yeah, Spicy Coltana, if you go... There's the charcoal bag in the northwest. In here, you have to do a little defense. Oh, sorry, Burgle. You have to do a little defense against some ladybird larvae. So you need a lot of sizzle protection. But that is how you get it. And it's one of the better, it's the best spicy weapon, unless you're gonna like make a Club of the Mother Demon or something. You can all, I mean, if you lose it, you can restart it as many times as you want. There's no like limitations or anything. Hey, I'm stuck. But once you unlock it, it's just like any other weapon. You can just build as many as you want. Once you beat it, though, it's done. And depending on how far you are in the game, it can be fairly difficult, honestly. In New Game Plus, it really sucks. I was like, where's my speed? Oh yeah. Oh hey, what a surprise.
I'm feeling more sciencey already.
I always have to clean up my base. I forget about that. It's so funny. I've been gone for 2 weeks. There's spider webs growing, man. What is this? Left this place in disarray. Excuse you, sir. I was like, there's one there. One there. Is there any in here? I don't think there is, but it's been a minute. Back with a vengeance. What's up, Lude? How's it going, man? We're back at it. Doing our build thing. It's good to be back. Oh. Alright, what do we got here? Let's get rid of all of this. Get that. Oops. Where's my toast? Been waiting 2 weeks, so have I, right? I'm building a pagoda base currently, and I'm wondering how you build on top of the pagoda perfectly. Termite King piano is dope, right? You haven't seen the Termite King? I will get back to you 1 second. Yeah, the Termite King organ, so good, and it plays different songs every time too. It's great. Oh, piano, organ, you know what I'm saying. Peachy. The way that I did it is essentially, so I built. I'm not sure exactly how you're building, so it's a little hard to say exactly. But I built each side out, and then I built to keep it all on the same plane. I essentially built this from every side up, because each one of these walls is built separately. I know it doesn't look like it, but that's how this base works, at least the way I built it. So if you're building, you just build up and under, and then out, which is a pain. I did it without the handy gnat originally. It sucked. It was not fun. It's so difficult. Do not recommend, but I did it, so anyone can. You just build any platform, even just blueprints, honestly, up, and then I started with just a little thing like this, and then I just recreated each side perfectly from there. And that's it. And this is many iterations in. It was not this complicated in the very, very beginning. It's gotten lucratively more complicated as time has gone on. I get this portal hub made too. I have enough portals finally. At least kind of enough. Welcome in, Jeremy. Welcome in. How was your trip? The trips. Did one to the Oregon coast, which was exhausting. My son got a cold. What was that? Oh, a sizzle. My son got a cold, which was pretty miserable. And my wife and I were both working. So it was very tiring. And watching him. That's not what I want. But it was really nice out. Like, perfect weather. So that was really nice. Can't complain about the weather. Especially at the Oregon coast. If you get any good weather, it's a good day. And then we went to Black Butte Ranch as well the second week with my wife's family. And that was like an actual vacation. And that was exhausting because my wife's family's pretty exhausting. In the nicest way. I love them to death, but man, exhausting. And my son is like on the verge of walking, so he's just complete chaos right now. Like, he's got so much energy. He's very active. It's hard to keep up with him. I just watched the Terrifier movies. Never heard of them. Sounds terrifying. Any new build inspirations for Enshrouded? We're working through some ideas in Enshrouded. As of right now, for Grounded, we're just continuing what we were working on, you know. Nothing new here. Just same old finishing up these things. I already have build inspirations for these at least. And once we finish this up, we can pretty much start doing the last major building inside the sandcastle, which will be fun. I'll be back when I finish the arc in a book. Sounds good, Goose. Sounds good. Yeah, so we'll do this next. I'm not sure how this building's totally gonna work, but it'll be interesting. Then just tons of housing. Lots of little houses and markets when the details all start coming together. Make it crazy. We'll have some fun. And then Enshrouded, I think, is... I'm gonna start jumping into Enshrouded like 2 times a week. So I'll like stream Grounded, Enshrouded, Grounded, Enshrouded, Grounded, Enshrouded. Is the plan as of right now. And we'll just go crazy, you know? See what happens. Alright, there's a couple things I feel like I need to do every New Game Plus. Where do I start? I guess the assistant manager makes sense, right? I don't need poison. Do I have attack up anywhere? Nope. Can I get some rage? Crazy is good. My wife and I just bought a house, and this stuff is crazy, right? Yeah, I'd like to be buying a house here soon. But the market where I live is honestly just stupid, so it's not really worth buying it for us. Never anything good. Yeah, nothing good. Just can't be bothered to do that. How do you farm your crow feathers? Painfully. Yeah, it needs a little work. Honestly, that's the dream. If you buy a place that needs work, you get to make it what you want it to be. And although that takes some sweat equity, it's definitely worth it in the long run. Okay, I guess we're just doing a crit chance. Why not? Salt? That shouldn't matter. We got everything. We got good armor. Good enough for me. What is the assistant manager? Salty sour. So we could do not very good. Where's salt? Come on. That's not bad. I think I prefer lifesteal, let's be honest. It's like the same one. Weird. Yeah, let's do that. You got it for 86k, but needs about... Dude, 86k? What did you buy? I hate where I live sometimes. Oregon is ridiculous, so let me know what size house that is, and I'll tell you what that's selling for if it needs, no matter how much work it needs. Sorry, Peachy. Again, you were asking about crow feathers. So the key is, 1, go to a field station, search crow feathers. tons spawn here every... This is New Game Plus, so a bunch spawn in the haze. That's why those are there. You just have to go and get them, man. It's painful. Like, it's painful. You just run to them, chop them up, try rotating and like circling around the map as much as possible. The more you move, I feel like the better the crow spawns are. Like if I sit at this base all day, they just spawn here, and these spawns where water is in these two locations are the worst spawn locations. So the more that spawn over in this area, the better. The crow lands here, here, on the pagoda, on the fence, but you can't get any of those, and on the haze canister. And this is a good drop spot too. These are the best drop spots. It also drops them on the porch as well. Have you been late, or have I been late? I mean, I just got on, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago? Yeah, 20 minutes ago. You've been screwing around though. But that's honestly all you can do for feathers, is you just have to search on the field station all the time, pay attention as much as you can. Every field station you stop at, just look for them. Ping them on the map. I just go place a waypoint and then run to it. And then when I get that, so on and so forth. And that's honestly just the painful way to do it. You can get a bunch when you do the final defense, the Java-matic defense. It opens up a secret area underneath it that you can get a ton in. You can farm them. There's some chests in the sandbox that you can get a feather or two, but it's not great. I feel like the market is bad everywhere. My partner and I were lucky in some ways to be able to save, but even with our, at the time, 5 years ago, good jobs, we still only got a condo. Right, yeah, so 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and a 2-car garage. There is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, funny enough, I've been looking at it, house that I would say easily needs $100,000 plus of work. It looks like a shed that's about to fall over. It's 1.3 or $1.2 million, about 2 minutes down the road from where I'm currently living. Absolute garbage. It's so frustrating how expensive things are around here. Like, just painful. And that's just because it's like close to the downtown area. If you go outside of town, all the property becomes like bigger. And so there was like a freaking dope house that was just for sale, and that was $1.3 million for a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a lot of land. But it's like you're doomed either way in Oregon. Like 86,000, you cannot get. So in my neighborhood, there is a studio condo. Studio, not a 1-bedroom, nothing, not a like anything. A studio condo for $440,000. I sit on Zillow like all day, looking and waiting and hoping that I might get lucky one day. $400,000 for a studio condo in this neighborhood, and all of the houses are like this in all of Oregon. Honestly, unless you go to this like a podunk town in the middle of nowhere that no one's ever heard of, like, yeah, that's all the prices. So it's physically impossible to buy a house right now unless you own houses and you can sell it and make money, or you just make like an absolute crap ton of money. You're doomed. In Oregon and Washington and California, it's all the same. Yeah. Like Texas, you can get twice the house in Texas you can get in Oregon. It's so painful here. Once we get a house, we'll be set. But I would prefer, me and my wife, so I was architecture background. My wife did interior design and marketing and stuff. So we both really like design and all of that. So we will have a lot of fun remodeling and like changing up a house. Her dad is like an insane remodeler. That's pretty much all he's done his whole life to make money. It's great once you get started, but man, it's tough to get started. Very painful to get started. Okay, good. I do have my bombs. I was like, oh no, I forgot bombs. I always have bombs though. We're ready. Let's get it. Collect all the stuff. So eventually we will get a house. Eventually. Luckily, we're just renting. My parents have a rental that's pretty nice. It's a little small for us, unfortunately, but it's a great price. Saves us a lot of money. And then I just property manage it for them to make life easy. And then my dad just let us save the money that he was going to pay someone to do it anyway, so works great for now. But I want my own dang house. Tired of living in other people's houses. You know, you are rude, sir. Let's just take off. Sure. You still mad? What are you mad still? I have your children. Right there. He likes me. Why don't you like me? But eventually we'll get into a house and do our thing. Oh, I didn't bring any of the food. It's a good first step though, them helping you save up. Yeah. The hard part is saving up. Unfortunately, my wife's jobs have not worked out in the past 2 jobs. Sadly. She got laid off during her maternity leave because they closed down their entire marketing department, which was crazy to me. And then she's doing a marketing position that she just started recently, so hopefully that all works out. Seems like a good opportunity at now compared to the other jobs she's had to get in the meantime. But like our dogs, we had to bring both of them to the vet today. A little over $700 later. You're like, that's so easy to save money. Yay. It's painful. One dog's a doofus. A 100-pound Bernese Mountain Dog who likes to jump off the deck like a goofball. And he hurt his leg. So now he's not allowed to do anything, and then our old dog had to have a heart test, which was the vast majority of the $700. And then he's gonna have to go down under to get his teeth done. Yeah, I knew I forgot something. Mistakes were made. Not like it really matters. I don't really need that stuff right now anyways. And then in the not so distant future, we need new tires on one of our cars. And we also are gonna need new brakes as well. Life's expensive. So I'm streaming to make some money. Gotta get ahead somehow. It's working though. It's been fun so far. I'm doing pretty well. I wish I had more time to make videos. It's extremely difficult with a young kid to make consistent videos. Would help a lot. Hoping to make some enshrouded videos. But as for right now, mostly just streaming, I think, is the plan. Do as much as I can with the time I got. Get down there. Can't see, it's too bright. There. Ooh, a chest. Ooh, a bunch of garbage I don't need. I feel like there's something in this room that I'd forget to get, but I'm just crazy. Hey, chill. Good work, baby ant. You're doing awesome. Whew, My room is getting hot already. This is gonna be good. Only 2 hours to go. Didn't I already run down here? Oh yeah, it was all locked. Duh. It amazes me how easily I forget where all of these passageways lead. I want more raw science. I'm your 1.5k subscriber. Let's go. Dude, that's crazy already. It felt like it took ages. Now, I was very lucky. I got a lot of support very quickly. But it felt like it took ages to get to 1,000, and we're already at 1,500. The growth is exponential. Thank you, by the way, though. I appreciate the support. Where's the science? Give it to me. Alright, we went there. We did that. It's this. This way, this way.
You never told me science could be this exciting.
Humantis makes this really easy as well. I've forgotten. I haven't gotten anything. I haven't done any of the mixers in a while. Literally never do this. You're back. Crazy's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Crazy's back. Tell a friend. Alright, let's get this back to something useful. I guess actually, that's what these are for. Yeah, there we go. I'm schwitzing. I'm just so nervous.
All geared up.
Alright, let's get it.
It's like a big little burger.
Oh. We want lifesteal salt damage. Wait. Yeah. Means I want to use this one? No, this one? Smasher? Right? Yeah, we want a stun. I don't want barbarian. Sounds bad, man. I feel like there's never a great option. Let's get some stamina, I guess. Whatever. Just try to use damage resist. Yeah. Damage reflect, man. Nah. Who needs that?
Wants to kill me.
Not one shot. Oh yeah, we got this. All day.
Poison.
Ouch. Super tank it all with healing. Ow. Just need a good trinket. And New Game Plus is pretty easy. Can I get that? No. Bring it. You can't. Your lasers don't even affect me. It's literally heal path through everything. Imagine if this was a better trinket too. But it's not. Ow! That was the first I even almost got hurt. Easy life. Good work. I feel like the assistant manager is weirdly easy compared to all the rest of the bosses. Director Schmector is honestly really easy too. Everyone else though, horrible pain. Makes me want to cry. I feel like they should have added Director Schmector to the requirements to go through New Game Pluses, right? It just makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Burgle's gonna be so happy to get some of his memories back.
Yeah, let's go tell Burgle.
Maybe he'll make me a burger or something.
I already had a burger for dinner though. My room is so hot. Where's the milk molar? I want it. No, bring it back. Where is it? Oh no, is it the one that's inside the... Or is it the one that's in here? Oh, I think we got lucky. Aha! I know where most of them are. But it's hard to remember all of the new locations. There's just so many. Where's my teleporter? Yeah. Let's go this way. There's a chair glitch for the... Oh, geez. I forgot this was a thing. You know what? That's why I built these stairs. I have not tried that one even once, so I cannot tell you. I know a couple of the guys in chat had done it and it worked, but that was before the last patch, so I'm not totally sure. I know it worked before, so convenient. Literally doesn't even hurt me with a fiber bandage on. Easy life. Oh, of course there's one up top too. I gotta go all the way up there. I have to assume that they changed that location, but you know, you got confused while doing it right. I just watched Paralyzer's video on where all the locations were and got the gist of it, and then I just get as many as I can while I'm out and about. Oh good, it was there. Easy life. I enjoy the Milk Molar grind until I get the very end of a New Game Plus, and then it's no longer fun. That one is still fine, but the one in the upper yard and the water is the one that changed to on the tab. That is one Paralyzer showed. Yeah. Still doesn't like... It doesn't make it easy though. So many of the locations are just so funky. You really have to like pay attention. And there's so many of them, like it's easy to miss them. Even like watching the video or looking just at the map. Especially, the map is honestly like almost more confusing at times because they're like, who's gonna be like, oh yeah, the map says there's one right here. Easy. You're like, I'm gonna go in the canyon. No, it's on top of the wheel. And then, like, good luck remembering all the locations or watching the video every New Game Plus. There's always a raw science right under here that I forget about. So get it now so it doesn't bug me. Let me in. So dark. Alright, now we have the assistant manager's chip card, duh, which makes the map a lot easier to deal with. That's always sort of my first go get it done. Cover the haze, do the things. We probably go do the haze lab really fast too. And that takes like no time at all. But we're gonna want a different trinket against the boss. Nothing great. Salt damage, ugh. I definitely don't want those. What good is that gonna do anyone? Horrible. I'm assuming that counts as a boss. Hopefully. Otherwise, probably doesn't matter. I'll probably insta-kill it either way. Too easy. How's everyone doing? What's everyone doing in Grounded right now? Is everyone still playing Grounded? Are you patiently waiting for a balance patch to come out so you're not crying every day? I took 2 weeks off, so I feel rejuvenated. Ready to go again. Until I fight any of the bosses, then I'm gonna cry. That's how it goes. But we'll be adding 2 days. Probably gonna stream Monday Grounded, Tuesday Enshrouded, Wednesday Grounded, Thursday Enshrouded, and then who knows what happens Fridays. Sort of the plan as we get back into things. That way I don't get burned out on like one game or the other. He won't be in Rush Hour 3. I haven't been playing in about a month. I just loaded it up now. Nice. I mean, it's the same old, same old. I'm just excited for some infused weapons. I feel like that's a very fun little aspect of the game that I get to do now. I've been like waiting for patiently. I think it'll make it exponentially easier with a decent infused weapon too. Struggles just better. Yeah, I feel you there, Jeremy. I mean, I can just build, so it works for me. Oh, hey. Oh. Well, that's rude. Why you get poisoned? A cone. A cone. Horrible. But I think adding Enshrouded in as well is going to make life a little more enjoyable. It's hard to get burned out on either game. I won't be playing either enough, which is a good way to do it. Definitely wish I had a bit more time, but get out of here, Ant. I just want you for damage resist. Stay out of my way. Never played Minecraft. I've seen a lot of cool builds been done, kind of considering it. I just finished Subnautica. Subnautica is one of my favorite games. Very good one. Very excited for Subnautica 2. It's going to be so good. I'm very, very excited for Subnautica 2. I'll definitely be streaming that when that is released. Minecraft is great, but it's kind of just outplayed now. Which one was it?
Nice and safe.
Ooh, ouch.
I don't feel so good.
Ah! Of course. It's got like all my least favorite infusions. Dude, use this healer. Good block. Good block. Great blocks. Easy. Honestly, if you want to play something, just play Enshrouded. Enshrouded's like cooler, at least for building. It's just cooler Minecraft. That's why I'm trying to get into it. Building looks insane. It's just one of those. Hard to get started. Bit of a tangent. Have you played Green Hell? It doesn't have any building options, but the views with the builds are so good. I have not. I've never even heard of it before. I'll have to at least look up a video or something on it. But as of right now, I'm pretty much playing build games. Build specific games. I like survival games, but my niche is sort of just building.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Apparently Alexa thought she would chime in on the conversation there. Really, I just like building. That's my thing. That's what I do. That's what I have fun doing. I like survival aspects in games, but overall it's mostly about building. Can't have building without survival at the same time though. What about Just Dance? I'm more of a rock band or Beat Saber, Guitar Hero. Those are my jams. Loved those growing up. They're so good. It's quite the rock band player. Me and my buddies were weirdly good at that game. Also kind of want to check out Tiny Glade. It's kind of weird because there's no like objectives. It's just building like it almost feels like building like miniatures, like things in miniature. It just feels like building a tiny little town, but there's no function or anything to it. So I'm not sure how like engaging it'll be for me is the hard part. Put these things away. Always need to do that. I always forget. What? Oh, the sizzle. Duh. Put those back. Put this back. Fresh. Put that food back, didn't even need it. Like, why does the assistant manager feel so easy, but all the other bosses, well, Director Schmector is really easy too. Like, they feel so easy, yet they should be, like, very difficult. At least they feel like they should be. Falling strength, red damage. Wow, what a combo. Never lucky. I just want some good trinkets, man. I still don't have one good trinket that's like all three stats I'd like. How are supplies looking? How'd I leave myself? Well, looks like I did pretty good. How much lint we got? Any lint? Okay. We have some lint. We're good. About to get worried. I mean, it's probably quite a bit, but I mean, look how much ash cement we need in this thing. It's everywhere. It's like everywhere. It's everything. It's all encompassing. I'll figure out this ceiling and roof and stuff. So many things to do, so little time. But after we get this floor and interior, this place is gonna look cool. And for all the people who were members, channel supporters, donators, will get a spot in this hall. The Builders Hall, or whatever we want to call it. Going with Builders Hall for right now. Or the Hall of Builders. Something like that. But everyone who supported the channel, boosted the Discord, anything helpful, mods, all that kind of stuff, will get their name in this build. Name and a chest and stuff. Unless you're crazy. Crazy gets a porta potty. He already has it and everything. He's already immortalized. Because he starts dumpster fires in the chat. So we gotta keep him entertained. Don't let him get bored. We need a nice normal stream to start us back, you know? Nuh-uh, what? Your track record is against you, my friend. That's why. You're forever immortalized with your own porta potty. That's the crazy porta potty right there. I need to do a base tour of this, honestly. Show it off. But I just want to finish everything and do a base tour of the whole thing, you know? Feels weird to do a base tour of just stuff when it's not all done. But we're like so far, but so close to being done. Luderav, I figured this detail out the other day. I don't know if you saw that. Like clipping the mushrooms into the palisades. It was a good little one. This star thing's really cool. I like how that turned out. Still gotta figure out all these side details. I gotta figure out how this all connects, because it's all on different grids. And naturally it's like an eighth of an inch above. And there's no triangle blocks because Grounded hates me. Trying on triangular foundations, more specifically. Oh, dang it. I thought I could place those like that. You cannot. I think for the most part, these are going to go all the way down the center. So we gotta build something like that. Then in here, gotta, I think these walls will go all the way to the top. All right, chill. Blocks, go where I tell you to go. Should have done that, but whatever. This will be sort of like a special section for certain levels of supporters. I also kind of want to make it like some cool statues or something would be kind of nice in here. Build some like interesting like mant style fellas, who knows. The interior design sort of like comes to me as I go. It's not a very specific process. Move all these, jeez. Can't waste any of this. Luckily that didn't drop half this building. I've been worried about it doing that randomly. You never know with Grounded sometimes these days. Mostly the ash cement is what I want to save here. Where's my ghost nat too? I'm gonna have some words with Eric. I was hopeful that being gone for 2 weeks I might come back to a patch, but hopefully that means they're doing like a lot of changes. I've never been disappointed with what they've done, so sometimes it just takes a little while. I'd rather have it take longer and be better than just be like the last patch where they didn't do anything and half the stuff didn't get fixed that they said was fixed. Honestly, I think that's the biggest mistake they've made so far, is that they should, and PlayStation kind of ruined everything, sadly. Not PlayStation players, but the terms and guidelines that PlayStation sets forth make it extremely hard to beta test. Which is the normal way. What about when they removed ghost mode? No, I'm annoyed about that. That's the only thing I'm upset about. You're right, you got me. It just makes life so much easier. I don't even feel like it really breaks the game, because you can't really like do anything with it. It just makes building more convenient, typically. But they've always done right by me by the end of it. It's not a very big team, so it's hard to expect like a massive amount of stuff fixed really quickly. And like, there's people that are annoyed with New Game Plus, but honestly, like, I thoroughly enjoy it. I just don't like the balancing of it currently. There's just a few things that I think were done incorrectly. Probably through because of rushing. Trying to get things out for PlayStation and all the craziness that just putting a game on those consoles adds to the bug fixes and stuff. Multiplayer, all that jazz. But they really just needed an armor. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're making armor upgrades of some kind. Even if it's just a different level, but I think infused armor would be really cool. It would feel much more satisfying. But at the end of the day, what's the most difficult is the change. It felt like the game was very skill-based for the longest time, and New Game Plus kind of removed a lot of the skill that some of the fights took. Or now it's just more RNG based in the way I feel about it. Like, pretty much the staff infusions specifically just feel like RNG, whether it's like, well, that staff infusion blew up right in my face for no reason, or like you get lucky and you just get a couple easy options. But like some of the bosses right now currently are just like, just redo it, just quit. Load save immediately. I can see that, but I don't get them till New Game Plus 6 or something like that. Yeah. It's also hard to please everyone. Like, so many people, I think the struggle is that for a last content update, not enough people are interested, or not interested, but are like far enough in the game for New Game Plus to make sense. It's great for someone like me that's got 2,000 hours or whatever in the game, and like all I want is continuation. But for the rest of the people, it's like, how many people are gonna get to New Game Plus 6? Like, realistically. And so I can tell why some people were a little frustrated. I'm not. I'm extremely happy. This is what the game needed. This and Playgrounds were amazing additions to the game overall. Like, but unfortunately, people just want to fight bugs and complain. So that hasn't helped. But for the good players, the people that really enjoy and love the game, New Game Plus was an amazing addition. And I personally think hiding things behind New Game Plus is an amazing way to push people to want to keep going. I think the struggle is that currently going to the next New Game Plus is just more pain than profit. Like it kind of feels like crappy. Unless you're like the pain and the struggle. But they need some way to bring back a little bit of the skill-based combat mechanics. Hello, thank you. That's currently all I feel like I'm missing. Infused armors or whatever, like, oh, sour protection, like fresh protection, whatever. Like some stuff like that would be pretty interesting. There's a lot of options that you could do with, even if it just makes armor better, but like getting different, even if it was like instead of, how cool would this be? So instead of like the weapons all have sort of attack, other than lifesteal, they all sort of have like attack based combat perks. What if it like randomized the different perks so you could get like Death's Impetus from the Widow set on your Ladybug armor? Like, how freaking good would that be? That'd be crazy. Ultimate healing builds. You say 5 times fast, 10 times? 5 times fast, 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 5 times fast. Or can I just say 5 times fast, 10 times fast? Is what I feel like you were trolling me to say. Just one time. But like, yeah, getting the ability to like get quick charge on a different armor set. Like, what if you got quick charge on your wizard hat? And then you had like the ultimate staff build. Now, there's a lot of options for like minimal implementation there. You just have to like code in the same ideas, infused weapons onto armor. And then you have like, I don't know, how you re-roll them or whatever, or maybe they just get added to boss drops. Similar in New Game Plus 5. Because like if I worked harder to get better trinkets, I probably wouldn't have as bad of a time. Like a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, the final defense is impossible, but like it's so easy when you do it with like proper trinkets. Makes absolutely massive difference. But the trinkets need a little bit of rework as well. They should have just made the sausager your way of re-rolling the trinkets instead of it being like this struggle to get them. Definitely feels slightly too difficult. Alright, how do we want to do this? Something like this. Hello? Chill. There we go. It probably needs to be... I don't know why I didn't just go to the end. Boom. Boom. The question is, how does this all lay out? I think it wants to be more like that. Excuse you? Dude. Can't click the right things. Yeah, like a 2 gap, 2 spaces in between each. this all lays out. Because then there's gonna be like a back room. These cool lights all throughout. Wonder. Yeah, this is the question. I want like an angled roof or something. Could raise this whole thing up a bit. It's interesting. Don't hate it. I just need room to make sure these fit right. But I could just do these in here and then maybe like down the center or something. Like a dropped ceiling would be kind of cool. I don't hate that. I haven't put like a ton of thought into how all this looks as of yet. Just kind of winging it. I literally took my break. My last 2 weeks off is like a complete refresh. It's getting a little burnt. Mostly trying to take care of a kid and get him to bed before being able to stream is rough. It's hard for me to be so inconsistent. I just don't like the feeling of not being on time. But that's just kid life. So we're making it work. Yeah, interesting. So what I'm thinking is there's like a colonnade. All the way down. It'll probably, I don't know, wrap. Just put these here for now. Yeah, cool. Sure, we'll do that. Do something like that. Sort of what I'm thinking. So it'll be a big colonnade. All of this will sort of be all the storage chests is the idea. Right. Something like that. But then it'll be like layer and layer and layer and layer and layer, just like this. But the whole thing. And then I'm gonna try to make some cool statue or something. Don't ask me how that's gonna go. But that's how I see this. Is a big statue like right here. Of some kind. What that means yet? No clue. And big is relative. It's not gonna be that big. I don't know. A cool decorative thing. We might have to go all the way to the end. I was thinking of making like a back room, but I don't know if I need it. Might just be like better to just go all the way. Something like this. Because then that's just the wall. And that doesn't make sense. And this will be all that as well, but yeah. I might have to make this all that mushroom too. It doesn't have a great like transition. Kind of like a, feels like a bad transition. I don't know. We got a blue wheelbarrow. My sandbox is yellow now. I already missed the purple though. I don't hate it. The yellow's fine. I think I like it second best. But I liked purple. It does feel kind of cool. We're stuck with yellow. We're gonna be in new, I don't think I'm going past New Game Plus 4. I don't think there's any reason to at this moment, so this is what we got. We got a blue bike, a red bike, a wheelbarrow that's blue. Oh, blue. Looking great. Oh, I'm scared. Scared to do the boss fights. So I got a long ways to go in the story to get there, but I'm already nervous. I got so destroyed in New Game Plus 3. Like, just destroyed. Alright, it's gonna bug me if I don't make this even. With this wall for now. Woo. I wonder if I can find a better detail for that. This is also, I don't know, weirdly interesting for some reason. Be like an entrance or something? I don't know. Always trying to find new random ways to build things. It's kind of cool. I don't hate it. Throw in some of these. Ooh. Tried and true pattern right here. Everything I do ends up being these crazy things. Oops, one down. Hey, guess I probably want to be on both sides, right? Hard to say. Hey, no, Stan's here. No, it is supposed to. Actually, I did this one wrong. Oops. You guys did it. I said to keep him entertained. It's just like that, yeah. Get over there. I'm curious how you could come in every time, Dan, and say you're new around here. I don't think that's how new being is works. I don't even know if I can consider you new after the first time you did it. Why is that? Why do I keep doing that? It's interesting. But I'm doing great, crazy. As always. Just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-E. So then these can go all the way to the back. Actually, that works well. As well as you can hope, right? Thank goodness they have those now. They also annoyed me when they got rid of, I think it was an accident, but the drag and drop for these pieces is gone. Never to be seen again, apparently. That's what it feels like. Alright, so we get the colonnade. Of course I built the whole thing, so it's like one piece off. So I keep having to like work with that. Because it's too late to change and make the whole thing taller. Can't go back. Sometimes that's just part of building. You make mistakes and you make them work. And why am I not doing this? You know it's been a while in Grounded when you forget that there's all this stuff to make life way easier. I wish Enshrouded's building system was this simple. It's just so effortless. It's quick, it's easy. The blueprint system saves you from like building and destroying things over and over again, which I think is really nice. Gotta go. Sounds good, crazy. Peace out, friend. I destroy all these because they aren't gonna be like that. Yeah, we got this crazy colonnade. This'll work. Did actually think. So like. Doing like a layer. Might not end up being this material. Hard to say. Well, actually, this was kind of the point. Then I'm thinking through my design again. Slightly annoying, but it'll work. Yeah, that should be fine. That'll just be a ton of chests. So we need more members. I'm building too big. So tell your friends, become a Timber Builds member. Get immortalized. Join the crew. Hashtag ads. Could save a lot of material by changing that. We're gonna learn on how to lint. I don't want to run out of lint. I have to go to the undershed. That sounds horrifying. No, not really. It ain't that bad. But I wasn't planning on needing to. But as always, the grind is constant. Constant, never-ending grind. The way I build. That's just the way it is. Whew, I'm schwitzing. Room is hot without the AC on. Hopefully next week it's gonna cool down quite a bit. Cause this is rough. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream all night if it's this hot. It's mostly just because it picks up the dang noise. Oh, we're already out of lint. Yikes. I know I have more, but we only have so much. I need an undershed run. I haven't done many of those live on stream though, so it's always good. My ice and my Coke melted. Sad day. Sad day. It's looking pretty cool though. I definitely think something like that's gonna be cool, and then we gotta remake this side. Well, is that, yeah. Is it off? Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's one off. Yeah. It was the pine cones for me if I switched to custom specifically for the respawn timer to get it shorter, right? So I originally did it just for the handy net, and I played, oh man, like How many days does this save have? Yes, 1,800 days now. Jeez, over 1,000. Well, at the 1.2 update, they added the handy net, and shortly after that, I switched to custom to get the handy net because I was like right here on this build, and I was like, I'm dying. Like, this is killing me. I'm just sending it. Like, I can't do it anymore. I didn't have that built or anything, and I was like, I'm doing it. Finally did it, and then not the 1.4 update when they added New Game Plus is when I officially changed all of the respawn timers, because really they just affect lint and charcoal. Everything else is pretty much on a 1-day timer as it is. So like sometimes now I'll get like a random weed stem or something that respawns like faster than 24 hours. But like other than that, everything else, burrs, I guess, spawns slightly faster. But there's enough of those on the map that like you could never have really collected all of them in 1 day anyways. So I was like, I don't even care anymore. Makes life so much easier. One thing Enshrouded does right is you just log out, log in, and everything's respawned. Cool, I could do that all day. That's totally fine to reset materials that I want and need. The only thing they need is a pause menu. Yeah, but it's made building in Grounded exponentially easier. I just love ash cement so much and burr floors that like I couldn't build anything I'm building currently without them turned up as high as they are currently. It's such a grind to do. I mean, I did like almost everything up until this last build. I did everything but this, and this and this were built pre. So all of that ash cement that I've used in that and on my other base is all legit. It's so much. It's honestly a crazy amount. How much, like looking back, how much of a grind I was doing to build all that stuff. It was worth it. I definitely think it's cool, so. They were worth it, but man was it work. And then like the crow feathers for, those don't really change times I guess, but the crow feathers were a grind on the pagoda base. There's a ton of those in that build. I'll just leave one of these unbuilt. Everything else, so when you're just randomly walking, one person falls through. Can't even really tell. Interesting. It's like a way to make a trapdoor. Interesting. I want to do it. Maybe that's how I should have done a trapdoor into like the other base. I have to look at that. Could be very interesting, since they never added a horizontal door. It still makes me sad. Hold on. Listen to that mechanical keyboard go. Grounded got me sweating. Dang, I wish my AC wasn't so loud so I could actually use it. It ruins my audio though. Look at that. Secrets. Interesting. Dude, this would be so much ash cement. Holy cow. Not enough. I'll never have enough ash cement for this build. Like, who needs these doors? I could just make them go in and all the way to the bottom. I don't know how you get enough crow feathers for builds like this. It is too bad they are so expensive to dupe. I'm not at New Game Plus yet, though. If you only wanted feathers, there's enough science in New Game Plus for sure. I'm too focused on telepodies currently, which are 100,000 for a pair. So I've used all mine on that. I haven't duped anything. And honestly, like, I mean, I've played a lot, but where's my feather? Like, this is one chest of feathers I have. Oops. I ain't going that way. Get out of here. And there's some more feathers I got. They're not... You just have to be consistent. I think that's the hard part is like... I mean, one in every new game plus a bunch spawn right here. And you get a ton from the Java-matic defense. So you can really, once you get to the Java-matic every time, you get a bunch under there. So just between like the ones you get here and the ones you get at the Java-matic, you can do a ton. But like I just... Every time... I haven't done it in a while because I have so many of them and I'm not really using them on these builds. I just check the field stations constantly and then just go farm them. And then by running around more, you inevitably make the crow spawn more often, and you just have to hope that like it's not one of the spots that it's worthless. Whoever's having a good day, welcome in. Gary, doing good. Happy to be back. Finally, 2 weeks later. It's a long 2 weeks. Didn't feel like much of a vacation. Felt more like a lot of work. Mostly because the first week I was working. Ugh, why is this not? It's a bummer. I thought I might be able to drag and drop these, but I was wrong. Yeah, once you get to the Java-matic, it like unlocks a secret door underneath, which just has a ton of supplies to build the Java-matic defense for you. You get a crap like 80, 50 to 100. I don't know the exact number. I haven't paid attention, but it's a few stacks. And I don't know who's crazy enough. No one's crazy enough to use those in the Java-matic defense unless you don't plan on playing anymore afterwards. They're way too good for building. So these are pain to place. Is it easier to go under? A little bit. At least in some of these areas it's going to be easier. Could make like a pattern in this floor too. Interesting. Now that I'm thinking about it. You can use like mushroom. Sort of like fill them in randomly. I don't know. Because this is going to be expensive, dude. I'm crazy. Whose idea was this? Goose? I finished my first playthrough of Elden Ring. I need to come back to Grounded and work on my base. Yeah, I watch a bunch of people play Elden Ring, and it's definitely making me want to play, but literally, it's one of those games, like, I do not have enough time to get into a playthrough right now. Like, I would just be disappointed that I could only get, like, an hour a day in. Even if I was streaming the game while playing it, like, I just don't have enough time to play Elden Ring. There's so much in it. I don't have time to sit and die to a boss 300 times. Because we, here, oh, where do they go? We build, not battle. Although it'd be fun to learn how to get good at a combat game like that. My brother's been trying to get me to play Elden Ring, Dark Souls, any of those games. Those are his favorite types of games, so he's been trying to get me to do it for years, and I just never have. I'm too stuck in my building survival games. But I'm very excited because I have so much content left to do in Enshrouded. I think it's gonna be really fun to start playing that more. I had a decent time the other night. I'm really excited to like get in and learn the build system, which I'm gonna just have to sit there and build things for a while and just see how it goes. But I have a really cool like idea for a little town, city, castle sort of thing. I'm excited about. Similar to like what I'm doing here, like building a large-scale castle with a city around it. I think it'll be very interesting. Found a really cool spot on the map that I really am excited to build on. Which is like the way I like to build. Like my top 10 build tips for Grounded. I'll probably have to make top 10 build tips for Enshrouded. And picking a cool spot. Not just a flat spot, but picking a cool spot is always the way to go. The inspiration you can get for like a cool build from just finding the right spot to build in, I think is pretty crazy. Underestimated by many. Ooh-wee. I got an hour left. I might have to turn my AC on, and you guys might have to let me know how unbearably loud it is. Might help if I talk consistently, but I am getting cooked right now. Let me give it a shot. Alrighty, we're back. Well, if anyone's in here listening, let me know how loud that AC unit is, because I don't think I'm going to last another hour or so without having that on. It's too hot. What was he doing? Sorry. Somebody sent a message in Discord. I was checking out. Guess we just build those. I'm gonna run out. Guess we're going to the undershed tomorrow. Dang, I can't even finish the other side. Little did I think that lint was gonna be the issue with this build. Good, buddy. It just sounds like you have a fan on. Cool. Yeah, I need it. I'm literally like drenched in sweat right now. That's what I get for listening to Velocity. Last time he told me it was so loud it was killing his ears, but I think his audio was all messed up. And I can't think when I'm sweating. Not enjoyable. Yeah, that's going to be the way to go. How it's going to function with all of this will be interesting. I might need to raise this up higher. Might be the way to go. Kinda like that idea, I don't know. Be interesting. Can also, for future streams with that, if the fan's an issue, I will just turn it on to low instead of off in the beginning of stream. I think all or nothing was the wrong way to approach the situation. I'm eating flaming hot Cheetos in nearly 100-degree weather. I mean, if you have AC, it's not a bad idea. All we have at our place is like the window, not the window ones, but like the floor ones with the tube. And they're just freaking loud. Like, so loud. They get the job done for a lot cheaper than paying for AC units, like an actual AC that has to be maintained and is really expensive. And this is my parents' rental, so it's not like my dad's like, yeah, I want to spend $10,000, $15,000 on an AC unit when it's not set up for it at all. And like back in the day, you didn't need it. It never used to get to 105 degrees in Bend. Was not a thing in the past, sadly. I mean, you were eating flamin' hot Cheetos. I made a like teriyaki chicken dish, but I use a crunchy chili oil in it. So I was sweating earlier today with the AC on. It's always a good day. Did my aunt just TP? Dude, he's gone. He out of here. He don't even want it. Also need to be farming this stuff.
Anyone down for a barbecue? Sure could go for a hamburger right now. Real hamburger.
Oh, there he is. He made it back. I always wondered why the devs added in these, like, secret... Like, was it intended to add damage resist to the black ant? Like, is that a thing? Because it's a thing now, but, like, was that in the intention originally? And why wasn't it in the patch notes? Oops. No thanks.
Spider elimination strategy is going to be much useful.
Now we gotta go get some lint. Oh, I forgot. If I'm gonna do the undershed, I need a regular axe. Do I have one over here? No. Do I have one in here? Gosh, teleporters are great, aren't they? Do you play Elden Ring? I have not. I want to eventually, but I just don't have time for a playthrough at the moment. Doesn't really fit my content creation ideas.
Smart, fast, lucky, or just smart, smaller.
All it would do is offer rage content. That's all I got good at it.
Pretty green beetle.
But I've been watching a lot of it with the new update coming out. It does sound fun. Fun in like a pain way? I don't know. Fun in a I hate myself kind of way. I'm just so bad at combat. Most combat. Like, I've gotten good at Grounded because I played a ton of it. But even now, I'm still not that great. Oh, I'm not going to be able to go to the undershed. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Nothing wrong with rage content? Yeah. I just don't have fun raging, is all. I think the difference is I know that that game is made. Of course. I'll take it, I guess, but that wasn't the plan. And I'm about 30 hours in Elden Ring, and I've died at least 400 times, yeah. I think that's the hard part, is it would be... I haven't played any Souls games, and so it would be very slow. Which is fine. And like comparatively, like I've been using Elden Ring because I know enough about the game. Because I follow people that play it. The difference is like, yes, it's extremely difficult, but everything about it is like skill based at the end of the day. Like if you're amazing at the game and the combat, it's easy. Or much less complicated. And you're not, like, I have no patience. So I tend to just like smash my head against things until I beat it. Which would eventually get me there in one lucky run, for sure, but it sounds painful. Trash would, yeah. I mean, I would be too. Wouldn't be like a, ooh, this guy's fun to watch, he's really good. It'd be like, wow, this guy, Rager of the Month. But I don't think I'd get as frustrated with Elden Ring just because the combat's fair. Like, it's extremely difficult, but it's all based on, like, blocking and... blocking, dodge rolling, all the things are, like, it's about timing and being patient. But, like, right now, Grounded feels like... Like, I used to feel like Elden Ring, like, Grounded was similar in the concept. Like, it was just, like, play the game, get good at the combat, and you're good to go. But as of late, they kind of messed it up with the infusions. Mostly just the sour, spicy, and explosive ones. Or got rid of the skill. And that's really the only reason I rage, is because it doesn't feel like it's like, oh, I just have to learn the attack pattern better, which is how Grounded used to be. Dang it. Why? Why do that to me, game? I forgot. It's like, when it's a challenge, I like a challenge. I enjoy getting better at a game. I do find an inherent, like, fun element to that. Sure. Excuse you, Mr. Ant. Now I gotta go through all of this stuff again. Dang it. I forgot. It's the worst part about starting over. It's like, oh, I just need to go get some lint. Oh, you can't. You don't get lint. Not enough of it, at least. Oh, dang it. Okay, well. Guess we're getting this raw science over here. That was planned. I feel like Elden Ring is not too bad to get good at. Yeah, I think it'd probably be fine. Run. But like, I especially don't have time to start with Demon Souls and learn all these games. That's way too much. Plus, I think what I like specifically about Elden Ring is it's sort of like, one of my favorite games of all time is Skyrim. And it's like hardcore Skyrim. And that's why I think Elden Ring specifically seems interesting to me. Not sure how I feel about the other Souls games. I like the sort of open worldness of Elden Ring compared to and how massive it is. But man, ain't nobody got time for that. Hello. What do we get? Not good. Not good. Cool. Yeah, like Elden Ring's open world, you never just have to beat your head against a wall. Yeah, right? And I think that's a valuable thing. Like, oh, I'm not good enough. I need to just go fight more things in this area. Hey, all these things are spawning properly again. Nice. Did they fix that? They weren't for a while. Sweet. They're all working again. Let's go. A handful of these weren't spawning. Like this one, that one, and one of these ones like went away. Those 2 infused ones? Shall we die? Oh yeah, you guys gotta get away from the stuff first though. Dude, of course they have sour and fresh. Ow! I'm too young to die. They have so many. Does this have lifesteal? Yeah. Let's stick with this. What? What hit me? Where is this sour hitting me? Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Dude, the sour is... It's literally sour. Everything else is fine. Sour is just broken. Everything else is honestly doesn't feel horrible. Sour is the dumbest infusion. The range needs to be nerfed by like half. Let's put on better armor too.
All here to
Okay then. This is New Game +4. Now they're going to be back to full health. I'm over it. Dang, they killed us so fast. Like, I want to turn off equipment durability just because of that. Like, my armor would have died twice in that fight from a normal enemy. Get over here. You can't dig in there, you... Rude. Worst part about building all of this grass and stuff over here is now I can't blow them up with my spicy staff as easily. So they're always on top of it. If they're like this, it's easy. Get away from there. Stop.
stay away
Aha.
from the guy. I don't have any people.
Yeah, finally the New Game +4 though. Took forever. Mostly because I was being slow on purpose, but... Now we can get infused weapons. Feel like we're progressing a little bit. New Game +3 is a rough place to be in. I was going to stay in New Game +3 for a long time, but... Without the infused weapons, it just feels bad. Excuse you. Keep holding forward on accident. I do need to go to Burgles, actually. Didn't think about that. New Game +2, I think, because I want to get every achievement before I make it insanely hard. That is true. I already had everything. So it didn't really matter what I did. I was ready to go. The axe, actually. So the axe is worthless to hold on to right now, because I can't even go where I want to go. Burgle, I'm coming. Burgle. But yeah, like if you hadn't fought the infected broodmother or anything, like yeah, that would be miserable in New Game Plus. That's true pain right there.
It is nice to know. Can I help you? Look, you made it back in one piece. Hand it over.
It's because I'm the best, Burgle.
I am, of course, feeling now. There are now some I will mark please my code. I knew I knew we go. Woo! Analysis should be input simply. There is both good news and all natural be good news, be bad news. It is empty.
I thought New Game Plus was easy, and I played it before the balance changes when it was even harder. I mean,
I thought I could be
it's all relative. The bosses were not easy. Is more so what I'm talking about. But the antlions were making me cry a little bit in New Game Plus 3. The infused ones, specifically. But that's just a building issue. New Game Plus 20, what? No way. Where's the proof? You're like a masochist or something. Ain't nobody openly wanna be in New Game Plus 20. That just sounds painful. Yeah, it just sounds hard. Healing's at $1 million. $1 billion. It's $1 trillion. I guess it changes through everything, actually. That's not right. Yeah, that just doesn't sound fun. Maybe when they balance things, and there's a way to scale more, but as of right now, I'm good. I'll stay right here, trying to get my cool weapons. Live my best life. Honestly, the only reason I wanted to do New Game Plus was to like continue building. Just because I was like, well, one, I have to get as a completionist, I have to get every single thing unlocked in the game. And I couldn't live with myself not. Now, I am missing 2 achievements, specifically because I changed to custom game. But that's just achievements. Achievements mean nothing. I wanted all the items built in my last base is really what it was. And they are all in there except for the ant queen stuffed bug mounts. Sadly, they are huge. Love your builds, by the way. I just discovered your vids. Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Definitely more to come. I mean, I stream it all now, which makes life a lot easier because it's very difficult to make consistent build videos. I'm noticing that in like a whole for the community of like builders. Consistency is very difficult because videos just take a long time to make. More than just like a lot more time and effort goes into a build video than just like doing let's play content. That's why I started streaming, because there's not really many builders that stream. It's very rare. Or if they do, it's very like random and they don't do it very often. Alright, then this. It's like that. No. It's the opposite. How's it go? What am I doing? Oh, I'm lost. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh. This is the problem. Now I see what I did wrong. Right? I'm just going to destroy these. It's too confusing. Hit new game plus 20. What is there to do? Cry? That's all I'd be doing. Weeping tears of pain and misery. So that needs to be the opposite. Yep. Can't sleep, so I'm back. I mean, I was expecting that. And it transitions to that design. And you gotta do that. Yeah. But I have to build the supports. So it's coming together. I think with how much this all gets covered up, it kind of makes sense to do these floors, but man. Spending lots. Just means I'm going to have to go finish off the labs sooner than later. Actually, those were wrong. There we go. Have to go kill fireflies for once. I think I'll only ever go to New Game Plus 4 and then pretty much just be done with the game except for some builds. Yeah. I mean, that's where I am. It's, nothing wrong with that. Kind of just play how you want to play now is the nice part of all these additions. They've allowed everyone different experiences, play the game how you want, endless content loops essentially. For as far as you want to take it at least. Some people can go to New Game Plus 20, oof, I don't know how. It's just a lot of the same except harder, but at the same time not. When your healing is at 1,000,000 and have S tier trinkets, it makes it much more beatable. The trinkets, honestly, that's part of my struggles. I still do not have good trinkets, in my opinion. Still have very mediocre trinkets. So I'm hoping the infused weapons will help a little bit. Bridge the gap. Right now I'm building and restocking on everything and then storming my way to New Game Plus 30. Holy cow, dude. You're a different breed. I commend you on that, because, whew. This is where I stay. For sure. I can't imagine myself going any higher unless they add in new things. If they add in new things in higher ones, then I have to go. I'll go as high as it takes, but until then, no way. Yeah, what difficulty are you playing on? Because I recently had to switch to mild because I was tired. The normal game is acceptable on medium. And I stopped playing WoW a long time ago because I got tired of that grind as well, but as of the last couple boss fights, I was just like, I'm done. I am now a mild player. And I'm okay with that decision. Also, welcome in Soul Kryptonian and Agrog's Venom. Aragog's, duh. Aragog. Oh, dude, Aragog? How did I not notice that? Let's go, Harry Potter. A clan member. Isn't it go one higher? Maybe. Maybe not. That's kind of cool. We'll see. Yeah, I had to spend hours farming for trinkets. My main trinket has lifesteal damage, resist, and fresh damage at best. That's a pretty good one. Fresh club has quickness and finale goo. Interesting. Those wouldn't have been my choices, but also not. The finale goo isn't bad. Hey, if they can't attack you, they can't get their infusions off, so it does make sense. Definitely makes sense. Club is the way to go, though, for sure. It's coming together. Definitely coming together. I don't know. I might just leave this one layer low. Kind of thinking, what if this room like went up or something? Why is that one supported? Oh, 'cause of that. Sure, sure. Gonna be a weird detail to figure out, but interesting. I don't know. Maybe if even it just went like slightly up, and this pattern then repeated, but higher. So I kind of want like the room to open up even more. Yeah. More height in here is going to be better, I think. Dude, I still have this whole other side of this thing to build too. Pricey. I play medium, but switched to mild for the Java-matic because having to farm for mushroom bricks due to the infused ones shooting up your entire defense is a pain, right? I mean, I farm a lot of mushroom, so I think I'm good. Alright, what's your favorite Harry Potter then, Aragog? Now that I've realized that that's what your username is, I gotta know. Book or movie? Is that actual Acromantula? Keep going. definitely interesting. What is Terrifier 3? What are you talking about? God. If anyone doesn't know Crazy, he's my resident troll. So I never know what he's talking about. What did he just go attack? What the heck? Don't attack the ants. Can he destroy my base while attacking black ants? That's a question I have not seen. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's two infused ones? Yikes. Yeah, I made a major mistake. I did a really good job of building upwards on a lot of this stuff. And then I built down here for some reason, and now they all spawn here. So I'm gonna have to like exile this area once we're done. Sounds like the Punisher. There's like Jason Bourne, number 7000. Clean up my mess. Surprised you knew how that was? Aragog? Man, I'm the biggest Harry Potter fan you know. Ask me anything. I have a problem. No, the second I actually read your name, like I wasn't reading it like all the way, and then I was like, wait, Aragog? A clan member. I love Harry Potter. I have a Harry Potter boathouse built in my world. Look at this. Unless you've seen the video. I recreated the boathouse from Hogwarts. And it's my pet barn. And my entrance to the water. It's a little smaller than the actual one, and technically there's floor here, but it fits better like this for Grounded. Do you have a SpongeBob pineapple? I need one, right? It's a missed opportunity, ain't it? But yeah, this is roughly created off of Harry Potter's boathouse. Or the Hogwarts boathouse in Harry Potter. At one point I almost was gonna rebuild Hogwarts, but then I was like, I don't really like... I like being more creative than just actually rebuilding things. Don't bump me, ant. Chill. Dude, this dude trying to fight right now. Get out of here. Hey. All Harry Potter fans are welcome here, though. Have you heard of Art the Clown? No. Never. Sounds like a great guy, though. Yeah, on my channel I also have a Vivarium tour from Hogwarts Legacy that I built. Unfortunately, I was about 1.5 years behind the schedule on getting that posted for when Vivariums were a cool thing. So, it's only got like 100 views or something, but I think it was pretty cool. You wouldn't say that? Oh, jeez. So much ash cement. I have a problem. Oh, we can finish this side now. Nice. I'm gonna need more burrs for this build too. Luckily, the expensive part's mostly done. Just a lot of half walls now. Go, go, Power Rangers. Building at the speed of light. It's nice to see this build coming together pretty quick, though. The outside took a long time to get it figured out. With all these crazy columns and stuff, but the inside's a lot easier to make. Of the shining, yes. I've also heard of the shimmering. I hate terror and horror of any kind, though. It's nothing like that. God, you're the worst. Sometimes crazy. Oh, man. Oh, you're killing me. Let's just build these roofs out. Make life easy. Phew. It's cooling down slowly in here, but man, it's still hot. I am schwitzing still. Yeah. I feel like the mushrooms, they're too much of a pain to work with for it to actually be worth it. It's too many little pieces to place. There's just one simple roof that pretty much all gets hidden anyways. Seems like the smart choice. Simplify. Of course, none of them are going to fall down, though. I don't think I have a way of getting up here very easily. I guess I can just jump across. That's not that bad. Never mind. For books, Deathly Hallows. For the movies, Chamber of Secrets. Interesting. I mean, the books, you can't go wrong with any of, honestly, any of them. But funny enough, growing up, I was born right when the movies were coming out. Not like I was old enough that when the movies were coming out, I was still a young kid. So like reading the books was still like, I didn't like reading enough, and they were super long. So I ended up starting with the movies, and then as I got older, I went back and started reading the books over and over again, and then getting them on audio and stuff. So late response because my stupid phone died, no worries. So as an adult, I've grown to love the books a lot. Since I didn't have them originally. And then it's hard. I'm torn between Deathly Hallows and Prisoner of Azkaban, just because I always feel like I was so confused about the story at the point of Prisoner of Azkaban, and then the books were like, oh my gosh, this all makes so much more sense now. Like, there's so many details that they didn't have in the movies. Important details that I think make a big difference to the whole story overall. But I very much enjoyed them as an adult, too. I'd probably listen to them every few months on audiobook now. That's when I have time to read, I do. I've been wanting to get the, what are they called? What are they called? I'm the same age as the cast, so I had a huge crush on Hermione and Emma Watson. Nice. Yeah, I'm 32, so I'm in pretty close ages, honestly. Slightly older, maybe? I don't know Emma Watson's actually age, but I think we all had crushes on Emma Watson, honestly. Didn't even need Harry Potter for that. Gerald Slemley? No. I feel like you should just assume, Crazy, I know no one you're talking about ever. Oh my god. See, you're the worst. You are such a troll. Oh my god. I fall for it every time, too. That's the worst part. It's my own fault. I'm just finishing up some of the Game of Thrones books that I had never... I love the show, so I was like, I should probably get into the books a little bit more. But I'm not finding the same relationship between loving the show and loving the books as much with Game of Thrones. I don't love how they were written as much. Maybe not the exact age. I'm 37? Yeah, just slightly older. You could appreciate at that age. I was a little younger, so it wasn't as like... But as I grew up, there was very much... We all felt that way. You're not alone. Still feel that way. My wife knows if you both, you know, like if you ever had a chance with a celebrity, you could take it. And mine's 100% Emma Watson. We all know that ain't happening though. It's gonna look crazy. You've been waiting 2 weeks to do this? Oh man. Lovely. I'm glad I could be your toy to mess with and torture. Questions like that high? Is this how high we want to go? A little bit of space? I mean, this is going to be a lot of space, isn't it? I feel like worst comes to it, I could always build a second. I could do this. Is that too much? That might be too much. Gonna have to mess with this a little bit. That'd be like Johnny Carson with... I don't even know what you're saying anymore. My brain's too fried. It's too hot for that. I know you're somehow combining Miley Cyrus and... I don't know who the first person is. You got me there. Hey. As I should have known. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. I actually really like this lighting of just not finishing the hanging lights. They have this really interesting glow to them, where it's not just like a weird light. They don't look as good. They look more like an actual light bulb this way, which I kind of like. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more members to fill up this whole build. We're thinking ambitious though, to the moon, right? And then chest after chest after chest after chest after chest. Just crazy, 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 crazy Dan, crazy Dan, crazy Dan, crazy Dan, crazy Dan, crazy Dan. It's fitting to do it in that order too, because it like makes sense as well. So, oh, wait a second. Hold on, I just had an idea. So, if anyone here has seen the Luderav base tour and has watched that, you will know he's a crazy builder. Clinically insane, like myself. And he did this sick wraparound build with lighting. And I think I just figured out a sick way to incorporate it into my build. I've been thinking for like 2 weeks on how to add this crazy thing he did to my build. And this is it. I've been like racking my brain how to build one of these things in like a way that makes sense with my build. And that's it. Like perfect. Wraps around these columns perfectly. I love it. And then it gets better once you do all the lighting and stuff. It's nuts. If you're not part of my Discord, join the Discord. We have awesome builds. I have quite a few really cool builders. For Grounded, Ludorev is actually gonna struggle through the pain of learning the enshrouded building mechanics with me here in the near future. He had some crazy ideas as well as me. So there's some really cool builders. There's a lot of cool build inspiration things if you're looking for like ideas on builds. It's a really cool spot. We have a cool, it's a tight-knit little group right now, but as I'm able to stream more consistently and more often, I think we'll grow it quick. It's gonna look so good with the lighting and stuff too. I'm excited. A lot of my ideas come from me and Ludorev sort of like go back and forth. I come up with something interesting, he comes up with something interesting. We just have this never-ending back and forth where we're both like building crazy things in Grounded and other games as well, honestly. And we just inspire each other back and forth over and over again endlessly. Need more mushrooms soon too, dang. Get the hashtag trending. Yeah, I could be better about having social media as well. I finally just posted, I didn't even realize that. So for a long time I was part of, after I did a stream with the devs, I was part of a content group for Grounded that had like its own Discord on the Grounded server, but I never realized that there was a community hub to just post your videos and promote yourself, like, because I'm a doofus and I didn't pay attention. I had it minimized. So I was like, I'm kind of mad at myself for not posting in there all the time, every time I go live and stuff. But you live and you learn. So now, hopefully there's, from some of those people, they will be following that channel and they'll find us. A little bit easier, at least. There's still quite a few people playing this game, so we got to bring them all to the dark side. To the build side? Some side. Can I have an outhouse? No. Only crazy. Dan is... I'm still surprised. You're lucky that Velocity's never in here to ban that account. Except it bans you. I still don't understand how they allow you to change your name every 5 seconds. It just seems like a bad system to allow. I mean, if Crazy gets an outhouse, like, what do you think Dan gets? Dan's getting, like, a sewage pipe. Kind of interesting. Like a rib down the middle. A statue. Wouldn't even know what to get you. For anyone that's confused, Crazy just changes his name to Dan. Because for some reason YouTube or Google accounts allow people to change their name every 2 seconds somehow. I'd never lie. I'm a good person. And Dan's a dirty cheater. He stole my money. Bring him to jail. Straight to jail. Troll in my chat. Straight to jail. Look at me funny. Straight to jail. Your name's Dan. Straight to jail. You're just lucky I only have one mod. And he feels bad about banning your account, so he can't ban you. So you got a serious loophole going. Because how do I ban the president of my own Discord? Pretty Danist. Straight to jail. Yeah, well, you started this anarchy. You can only blame yourself. Alright. That's pretty sick. That looks cool. I like that. I like it a lot. I gotta look up Ludorav's build to see how he did the lights, but each one, like, we a little difficult with this one. I might just have to mess with it and do like some interior lighting or something, but the way he did it was like more of an open structure. So I'm not totally sure. And they're like full squares, so they're a little easier to adjust. I guess that's fine, right? At least semi-finishes it. Maybe I... Huh. Interesting. Kind of messes with this pattern. I'm going to have to see what I'm going to do here. Definitely needs to continue, though. It's a little weird with it not. Wants to feel a little more completed. Hey, get over there. Right? Yeah. That's cool, though. So many details. So much untapped potential in this game for building, honestly. Excited to see the results of this. I need sleep for now, though. Thanks for the stream. Sounds good, man. I usually am streaming Tuesday through Friday, so you should check us. I'm probably going to be playing in Shroud, or switching off every other stream, doing a little bit of Enshrouded, a little bit of Grounded, so every other day, kind of switching back and forth. So tomorrow I will probably be playing Enshrouded, but we'll be back probably Thursday and maybe Friday. Yeah. Thursday probably. For some more Grounded. And we'll always see as I'm playing Enshrouded how it goes. But I will be continuing these builds for some time. We're going to build out this entire sandbox. I don't think I can quit playing Grounded until this entire thing's built and filled. So, guess my favorite movie, I'll sub to you. Do I get any, like, hints of any kind? You know how many movies there are out there? That's a lot of movies. I know movies, but, like, that's a tall order. Oh my gosh. Why do I never noticed this. I'm such an idiot. I was like, oh, new person in chat. No, it's just freaking another name. It's Terrifier? Well, the question is it Terrifier 1 or Terrifier 2? I'm going to have to go with Terrifier 2. Obviously, it was vastly superior to Terrifier 1. But the question is, will Terrifier 3 be what we always thought it was going to be? It has the potential to go to the moon, you know? Oh, yeah. It is turning out sick. I love when builds start coming together like this. This is when it becomes fun. The details start going, having a good time. So what if we skipped one? Because it ruins the pattern. Oh, we did forget some of these. It does. It's going to have some pretty controversial kills. I mean, I'm terrified to see it, so. Hey, go in your home. Can't decide. I feel like skipping a layer, and then probably the way to go. And restarting right here. Start it on this side, see what happens. Like, can I like actually finish this side? Which makes sense. This guy has good taste. God. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but it's no 2D S1 S5 3 2 4 3 2 3 5 game though. I was like, what am I missing? That's backward. Oh. When's the review coming out? Oof. I have to put it on the schedule. Just so busy these days, you know? But I know the people are screaming for it. Give the people what they want. I just have to be better at playing into your sarcasm instead of trolling myself. Oh, that works really well. I love when a plan comes together. Imagine Stephen King's if you turned up the goriness. Oh, jeez. Yikes. It's almost like a Dan murder mystery story. Nothing worse than one of those. Alright, this works perfect. Send it. I'm gonna redo the other side though. That's Terrifier. I assume that's what you're talking about. I mean, I'm already an expert at XP, F2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 5, 2D, 2S, 2C. Beaten the game like 6 times, so. Just doesn't have enough oomph for me, you know? It's too easy. I'm the kind of guy that needs a challenge, you know? You know, that was the name. That was it. Okay, good sir, I'm heading out. Gotta get up at 6. Oof. You have a great rest of the stream. Night night, everyone. Make sure you leave a like. Yes, my man. You guys are better at promoting me than I am. Yeah, smash that like button. I always feel weird saying crap like that. But I definitely appreciate the support. Having fun. Timber, are you subscribed to Timber? I don't know if I can subscribe to myself. It's a little hard to do. Might be a little, like, egotistical to sub to yourself, you know? But you gotta support your own business, though, right? Oh, come on. Literally every time. It's like if you owned a grocery store, you're not gonna go shop at Safeway, right? You gotta buy from yourself. Sometimes you gotta get high on your own supply. Man, do I hate first person. This is gonna look great. It's coming together. Hard part is I'm gonna have to find like actual lighting for this, since this isn't actual lighting, it's just like decoration at this point. It's also a great use for all these random materials that I never use. Alright, that's alright. Let's go sleep. Whew. Still hot in here. Screwed myself turning that AC off. It's coming together though. I feel like I got a lot done tonight. Not like a ton, but some. Finish the other side of the roof tomorrow. We'll maybe do some lighting in there too. Oh, yeah, I gotta switch on this. Spam delete. Yeah, that's right. It's probably the way to go. I like it. Hey. Nice. Yeah, this is epic. Looks great. It's coming together. I definitely like all this. It's exactly what I was going for. We gotta figure out a cool way to make like a big statue or something here. I'm not sure how yet. And then, oh jeez, I've just recently started streaming Grounded and gotten tips. How are you allowed? How are you allowed to copy it exactly? I mean, the nice thing is you don't get like a yellow thing, but it's like, how do you get away with making it exactly the same and using my image? That's what I don't understand. How does YouTube allow someone to do that? What do you mean? Mine's highlighted. I'm better. Can you do this? Huh? Can you do that? Yeah, only the real Timber can be the build king. Can't beat me now. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, it's good enough. It'll work. that same? Yeah. I'm younger. I'm you from the past. You wish. All anyone has to see is they just have to hop on your world, and they'll know it's not me. I know your builds can't contend. Can't keep up with the build king. Just not good enough. Timber. Before the accident. This is the most confusing order I could build this in. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Yeah, like right up to it. Yep. Before you forgot about your favorite movie. How could I forget? Let me stop rotating that way. Just making the gnat slow. A timber never forgets. I don't know what you're talking about. That's where you're wrong. Terrifier 1's my favorite movie. Terrifier 2 is Crazy's favorite movie. I knew you were fake. Fell for the old trick. Get in it. My posture is so bad. Yes, 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 it is. The accident was worse than I thought? No. Your accident. You're actually crazy come back from the past. Wouldn't you have to be from the future, though? Not the past? Because I didn't have an accident in the past. Now you're hallucinating people named Crazy and forgotten your favorite movie? Impossible. But you're double wrong. It's Harry Potter. But only a real Timber fan would know which Harry Potter movie is my favorite. I said which book was my favorite. But what movie? It's the only way you truly know who I am. Sent by the Citadel of Timbers to stop the accident. I was actually commissioned as the best builder in the world. And then had a terrible accident. On the day of the unveiling, right? Hey. Hate when this thing does that. Right as I'm placing it, it decides, nah, you can't place there anymore. Build the world's tallest skyscraper just outside a small town in Kansas? Why Kansas? Sounds depressing. I built the biggest building in the world, but in Kansas. The crazy thing is if you built the tallest building in the world in Kansas, you could probably see it across the universe because it's so flat. Hello? I've come back to stream and I guess now there is a Timberverse, yeah. So if you didn't know, Google allows you to switch the name of your account infinitely. So, Crazy, don't let him tell you otherwise. He's a dirty liar. He just changes his name to random people in chat or makes new chatters based on whatever random story he's come up with for the night. And just trolls me. So, but then, yeah. Because Timber likes chatting in his chat instead of just talking. Because I have the innate ability to play the game while building and chatting in my chat and talking at the same time. That's how good I am. People wish they had these skills. But no, like, before I left and went on vacation, he was just copying him and Fancy Nobody were just copying each other back and forth and making new account names the whole time. It got crazy. I believe Timber builds over Timber builds. Exactly. Now, the way you know, this is how you know. That's me. Because Crazy's the president and for some reason isn't even subbed to the channel, man. That's how you know I'm the real G. It fell onto me. Why was I in the building, though? I use a handy gnat, too. So your details just aren't landing up, Timbers. Alrighty. This is looking good. I'm loving the roof. This little detail is really cool. I need to send a screenshot to Luderav, letting him know that his epic ideas, as always, are epic. Actually, I kind of like this angle better. Don't know why it does that. But, like, this come together. Luckily, a man managed to save you from the nuclear fallout. Why was there nuclear fallout in a building I built? See, doesn't make any sense. Can't believe the real Timber builds is in the chat. Let's go. The one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, the builds. Look at this. It's coming together. I still have a little work to do on the front, lighting to figure out. I got all of these, got this whole side, but man, we're getting close. This build's exponentially faster than this one was. There's way more crap to figure out. This one's just going to be endlessly updated with chests and stuff, though. But I'm liking it. It's going to look really cool when it all comes together. It's going to be really clean. Have this whole room to figure out still, which is going to be interesting. I have no clue what exactly we're gonna do here. So many options. Do something like this. Keep that step pattern going, maybe. It's kind of cool. Might need to be crow feathers, though. They might just look better. I don't know. It's hard to say. Wish they weren't curved. That part I don't love. Hard to say. Hard to say. It's not like bad, but very interesting. Suddenly a cowboy came by and hit you in the head with a pet spaceship. It's like a spaceship for your pet, or your spaceship that is your pet. Where's my ant? Who stole my ant? What is this? Hey. Why are you all the way over there? What? Yes. Sir, get your buns over here. There he is. Weird, he can only be used when it's close, huh? Timber seems like he got hit in the head. I'm losing it, right? Completely losing my mind. Alright, y'all. It is 10:20 now. I'm pretty hot, so I'm going to go cool down in a room with some more AC. I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. It was a long 2 weeks away from streaming, but thanks for coming in and chilling. I'm going to be playing Enshrouded tomorrow. Going to be learning the build system, so you should come and check that out as well. I think we're going to have, if you like the grounded builds, I think as I get further and further into Enshrouded, while it's still in early access, I think we're going to build some crazy stuff in that game. It's truly a limitless building system, and I can also mod and add in the ability to add in everything else as well. So it's going to be a really interesting game to build in. So otherwise, I will be back Thursday, back on Grounded, if you're not interested in Enshrouded for tomorrow. But appreciate everyone hanging out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.